Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV. And when you see that singing bowl in the middle of the screen, you know it's time for the freaking weekend. That's right. Hell yeah. Freaking weekend time, everybody. And this is when we get the dealio on the weekend vibe for each sign. So we're going to pick your name out of the singing bowl, and we are going to give you a weekend vibe check for we are doing this for the 8th, 9th, and 10th. So let's be aware of that. And not only that, but it is a full moon in Aquarius. So what can we expect at the full moon in Aquarius? Well, every time we have a full moon, it's a good time to release anything that no longer serves us, releasing attachments to the past, ways of thinking, outdated group dynamics, because Aquarius has to do with the collective, embracing your individuality and your weirdness. I mean, it's going to be a weird full moon. Sudden things can happen. Stay open to that. Very good energy is available on how you harness it. You know what I mean? And where's your vibe at? A good thing to do is to ask a part of yourself, what can I break free what can I do to break free this weekend so I can totally and utterly shine? Because Aquarius is opposite Leo. So we use that individuality, that weirdness, that uniqueness that Aquarius has to shine bright. Let your freak flag fly this weekend, folks. All right. So, and we're going to sum it up at the end of the reading for each of you to see exactly what is going on with the full moon and how you can use it for your weekend to have the best weekend, because that's what we're doing all this for, is for the weekend. All right, let's get to the table. Chair is still fucking squeaking. Can't find the squeak. Even Googled that shit, to no avail. All right, let's mix these up. I got new little things I made because the other ones were just getting downright wrong. I used them so much they got soft, but these new ones kind of stick together, so I got to make sure that none of them are sticking together. Okay, so we're just gonna do it like that. Put the bowl over there in the corner. Very good. And let's go ahead and begin and pick our first person, and it is Taurus for the win for the freaking weekend. Let's put your name up there, Taurus. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Welcome. Welcome. Let's get your angel numbers. Now, Taurus, what you want to do this weekend, especially for this full moon, is release any outdated career goals or public personas that no longer serve you. This is happening in your 10th house. It's the real you is calling, not the version you thought you'd be by now. Okay, so remember that. Different version of you coming out into the world. Okay, let's get your angel numbers for the week. And starting over, look at that, with 210. You are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. Optimism, Taurus. Now, let's get a message from your guides. Maybe what we need to release. What we need to do. So thank you for being here, Taurus. Let's get the message. Let's get the message, shall we? Is it that one? Is it that one? Yes. Okay. What is it? Balance. Centered energy and self-care for this weekend. So centering your self-energy, centering your energy and self-care is important. Number 24. Let's read up on it. So Mars went into Libra this week on the 6th. So maybe that's what you're trying to balance. This card indicates a time of leveling out. While you might have felt off-center or even out of control, a balance is being struck in your daily life. This card is telling you that your time, energy, and emotions are settling down, and you'll be gaining a greater sense of personal control. Even your physical habits, such as eating unhealthy or not getting enough water or movement, or becoming more moderate and honoring for you too. Huh? are becoming more moderate and honoring for you too. I don't understand that. This important time raises your consciousness about your needs and priorities, reminding you of the self-care you deserve. So be mindful of how you spend your time this weekend and who you spend it with. Honor yourself and make your own health and peace a fucking priority. When you do, balance will become a way of life for the rest of your life. Okay, so let's get some balance with some self-care, Taurus. Okay, now let's get the vibe. Some of you are starting over. All of you are seeking balance. That's great. Did I see a card flipped over? How dare you? Okay. Let's get it. For the freaking weekend, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th, full moon fever. Right? Yeah, the 8th, and the 9th, and the 10th. Yeah, the full moon's on the 9th. I get my dates all messed up because, you know, just... All right, all these cards are face down except for this one, 5 of Cups, wasting your energy. This is what you're putting out of balance. Shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. See how that all works out? Okay? Yeah. Opportunity comes here with the Page of Cups. I like that. For change. Embrace change this weekend. Again, change the way that you're looking at things. And 3 of Cups celebrating. Yeah, there's a lot of cups here. A lot of emotional stuff. And it's time to change that, you know? Let's get some oracles. So embrace change, especially when it comes to plans, maybe. But there's an opportunity here. Just don't waste it. Okay? Again, fresh start. Starting over. Things going into balance. Maybe you finding some time for self-care and then time for other people also, because I see you're going to be in demand. Like a streaming service. All right, detach. Especially this emotional energy that you're feeling. I don't know if it's shoulda, it's shoulda, woulda, coulda. It definitely is. The universe is teaching you something here, and it's faith, because this is the Hierophant card. And don't turn your back on an opportunity here. That's because you need to work on strength. I got this. Stability. That may need balance. And there's an opportunity here for you to go ahead and actually work on that. And awaiting results. We don't plant the seed and then get pissed and yell at the seed because it's not producing fruit yet. That takes nurturing. You're awaiting results. No problem with that, okay? All right, let's get love for Taurus this weekend. What's going on for love? Maybe that's what's happening. You're starting over in a relationship. Interesting. Lots of cards came out. Wow. Holy shit. Well, I'll tell you this. If you let go of this emotional energy that you're holding on to, past regrets about relationships, whatever this fucking is, it'll help you balance things out. You know, we've got the 2 of Pentacles here trying to juggle this. Juggling our emotions. Page of Cups is out again. Opportunity. I'm telling you, there's an opportunity here. So, it's time for action. The Emperor and the King of Wands. This is big positive energy here, stable energy to move forward, to take your power back over the situation. Do not turn your back on a situation here. You need to make a choice. And that's perfect. And look at this. This is it makes it all worth it with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. That's beautiful energy. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. All right. Let's get messages of love and see what we got here for you. Oh, that chair. I'm telling you, I'm trying to sit very still. I'm usually very, mobile. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. This goddamn chair. All right. Let's go through the messages of love, shall we? Let's see. We got Twin Flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. Singles, pay attention. The 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups really clarify that. But I think it's you making a choice to do it. And obstacles, hell yeah. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Again, this is a huge message here. Detach from all this emotional whatchamajigger you're all into. You know what I mean? Like, have faith. You still have some stuff to release. It's okay. All right? And passion. Try something you've never done before. Again, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands is out here to embrace change, to do things differently than you have in your relationships, and balance. One person is giving way too much in this relationship. Now, balance or lack thereof are a big theme this weekend. So you be the balance. You strive for the balance. You are the balance. You got this. You just got to release some of these obstacles that are blocking your way. Again, because this full moon is happening in your 10th house, this could also be, you know, just trying to balance that work-home environment too, okay? All right, let's see. Let's get what's the vibe. No, we're not getting what's the vibe. We're doing our Rebel deck. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So there's an opportunity here that you shouldn't pass up about really finding some balance. And the way to do that this weekend, Taurus, is to get rid of some of this baggage. Okay? Now, this weekend, what you need to do is laugh. Hell yeah. Oh, come on. Hold on a second. Is this going to be a pain in the ass? So what this says is, where the fuck is your sense of humor? Absolutely. Where the fuck is your sense of humor, Taurus? So, you know, I think the best thing you got to do this weekend is upgrade your goals. It's a weekend to ditch outdated career plans and align with actually what excites your soul. What does that do, you know? Network with someone who inspires you. Change the way that you're doing things. Your relationships, how you deal with people. You know, that full moon can be bringing things to light for you. So let's think of an affirmation for you for this full moon. I release old structures and build. I release old structures and build something revolutionary. Okay. I release old structures, outdated structures. I release outdated structures, and I am building something revolutionary. That, Taurus, is worth its weight in gold. Say that this weekend. But there is definitely a balance for you to work out through for this full moon. So laugh through all of this. I mean, the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups shows really good energy, friends, family, that kind of thing. So don't feel like emotionally left out or anything. There, again, those outdated structures and plans need to go so you can enjoy yourself. Just be yourself and have fun. Let your freak flag fly, God damn it, and fry if you have to. All right, so Taurus, that is going to do it for the Freakin' Weekend for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your weekly tarot reading. That is posted on Sundays or Mondays. Now my schedule has gotten a little bit better, so I don't have to worry about that, you know, because I was really getting behind schedule, but it's all right. I'm back on schedule now, back on track. Large and in charge, folks. All right, Taurus, enjoy your weekend. Have a great one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, want a personal reading with me? Click the link in the description. Hell yeah. All right. This fucking iPad is pissing me off. All right, so who do we have next on the Freakin' Weekend? Let's see. Who's it going to be? We're going to switch out Taurus. Ooh, it's Cancer. Ring that fucking bell, dude. Cancer, you're on the Freakin' Weekend. All right, let's see. Cancer, for this full moon, this moon wants deep release, so let go of financial entanglements or emotional debts. Clear your energy. This is a spiritual summer cleansing. That's exactly what you're going through this weekend, okay? So do that, especially when it comes to money. Create the money you want. Don't look at the lack. That's not going to be good at all. Your angel numbers, Cancer, are 535. With take a step. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. All right. We were talking about financial matters, and there it is. Take that step to get out of that. 535. All right. Let's get a message from your guides. Let's get a message from your guides and see what they add to this weekend for you. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. Ascended Masters. Ooh, devoted spirits with specific intentions. I love that. The way that that looks. Let's see what it looks like on the other camera. Can you see it better? I love it. Reminds me of a meditation I have. Most of these cards that I have are pretty cool. Like the symbolism that, the art in them remind me of the way I visualize some of my meditations. You should check them out. All right, 40, number 40. Countless ascended masters have walked the earth in physical form and are now choosing to work from the energetic realm. This card encourages you to investigate the unique energy and knowledge of all the masters, calling on the ones you've drawn to most. This card brings to mind two specific masters, Hilarion and Saint Germain. Hilarion is a master of detail, intellect, and follow-through. He's saying now is the time to focus on a project that needs finishing. His powers also extend to science, spirit communication, and all forms of discovery. Invite this being to light your way in any of these endeavors. Now, Saint Germain is a master of ceremony and specializes in group energy. He helps with family, corporate, or government issues, often bringing resolutions and expanded consciousness to you and to the members of your group. Allow him to bring powerful shifts to your community and to your own initiation. Well, looks like you have a lot of help available for you this weekend, Aquarius, Cancer, in this Aquarius full moon. That's where I was going. All right, now let's get the vibe. So, right out of the gate, your message is let go of old patterns and beliefs, and they don't serve you, And because of this Aquarius full moon, it's going to ask you to step out of your comfort zone, and that's okay. Your ascended masters want you to know that this is happening on purpose, and they are guiding you for this. Yes, I know it sounds like a lot of spiritual woo, but I'm telling you, folks, this shit really works. All right, let's hit the vibe. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Come on, God damn it. Join the vibe tribe, all right? Okay, now, all these cards are down except for this one, Temperance, which is patience, everything in its due time. To everything, turn, okay? Oh, boy. Yeah, all right, so have no fear. Yeah, the uncertainty with the moon. There you are, full moon. There's your card. It's time to release these old patterns, especially something that is making you very anxious. What's making you anxious? Financial concerns? Let go of your financial restrictions. And that doesn't mean that you quit your job. That's the last fucking thing you do, because that's the thing that brings you money. But the thing is what are you doing? How are you feeling about money? Do you feel wealthy? Or do you feel like you don't have enough? That's what I'm talking about. You have to change the way you're looking at it. Be patient with your process. It doesn't happen overnight. Well, I tried your positive affirmations, Jeff, and they didn't work. Well, would you try it for an hour? You can talk shit about yourself all day and not even give yourself any time to fucking correct it. Let go of that, okay? I don't know why I'm yelling. The Emperor. The Emperor is take action and take your power back over the situation. I think it's your ascended masters like, yo, step the fuck up. Don't worry about money. Know that money flows to you. Well, Jeff, I got to pay my bills. Listen, man, I do the same thing. I got to do the same thing. And I tell myself this all the time. I believe it. And guess what? The bills get paid. Now, how does that happen? Because you invite it to come in. You know what I mean? If that's all you're concerned about is money, then you're really fucking up. Because this fucking chair, because it's not all about money. You know, do what you love, and the money will follow. Trust me. Trust me on this. All right. 6 of Cups, simply love. So 6 of Cups is showing love is all around you. You are also being guided. But there could be stuff from the past you got to deal with. Go within. Ground. You've got the answers. Another 9. Just focus on joy and stability, and it will be yours. If you're focusing on chaos, guess what you'd experience? Remember, you are the rhythm of your record. You create your reality, Cancer. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are not a circumstance of your environment. You are not a product of your environment. You can let that be, but it's not the case. You know, there's a huge message here to remember your place. And it's a lot more powerful than you have allowed yourself to feel and be. Now, let's look at love. I'm almost terrified too. You got this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's getting back on track. It's telling it, you have to do this. I know it's exhausting. Jeff, it's exhausting to constantly be aware of how I'm thinking. But what happens when you don't? Yeah, deceptive thoughts with the 7 of Swords. Your thoughts deceive you, and you let other people deceive you. That's all the cards you want me to get for love? Yes, that is. Why? 9 of Swords with anxiety. And the Page of Wands brings a change and an opportunity here. I'm curious as to why they only allowed me 3 cards. And most of it is mental difficulty here. Interesting. So you may be stressing out over a relationship. Why, I don't know. You can't fit a round peg in a square hole, so I don't know what you're doing. But we have the 9s here, which is saying don't give up, release, and let go. Maybe you're still holding on to somebody from the past. Maybe you don't realize it, and this weekend you fucking do. Let it go. It works. Now, let's get messages of love. Okay? Let's see what we got. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, 7 of Swords is showing this. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So, what kind of interference is this? Is it your mental? I think it's mental with this 7 of Swords here. You know what I mean? The 9 of Swords twice. 9, 9, 9. Let that go. That's a huge message to let that go. Trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. Again, you got all your heckles up. You're on red alert for absolutely no fucking reason. Unless this person is outright deceiving you. I really think it's more self-deception than anything else. And friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So, why get stressed out about it? Trust it. Just go with it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And new love, a new love or recommitment to love is developing. Now, with that 6 of Cups, that's very interesting. The 6 of Cups always talks about past love. Past life, past love, like a week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, a year ago, you know, but it still seems like you're hung up on this. A lot of you Cancers are hung up on this. This is the full moon to let it go. Everything is telling you to do it, you know? All right, let's get a closing message for you. So not this, it's not bad. You know, this full moon is happening in your 8th house. This is about healing and the way that you look at things. And I believe that's the way the Ascended Masters have come through for you, is because in that 8th house of healing, you know, you could really make some strides to let this go. So let's do that. All right. All right, Cancer. Let's get a closing message from the Rebel deck for you. There we go. You do you. Focus. Dear Lord. Okay. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Big message. Harsh, but truthful. You can't change people, but you can change you. You definitely can. And this full moon this weekend is asking you to do that. It's asking you to do it a little bit differently and to get your ass moving, okay? So this weekend, let go of emotional cords that weigh you down. That's what it seems like all of this is that emotional pull. Light a candle, write it out loud, and release, okay? So freedom is yours. Freedom is the word for the weekend for you. That's it. Freedom is the word for you. Freedom. I release with love and reclaim my peace. I release with love and reclaim my peace. You do you, Cancer. Fucking excellent weekend. All right. Now, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Cancer, don't forget to watch your full tarot reading. Absolutely. Don't forget to watch that. And, yeah, I'm putting cards in the wrong spaces. That reading's got me a little shook. I you know, and I don't have anything to do with it. But the thing is, you know, I think for a lot of you, you're going to realize that, yeah, you know what? I got to release this. I didn't realize that. I thought I dealt with this, you know? And that's why I feel a lot of you are like, Jeff, I'm fucking exhausted, dude. I just can't do this. But you can, you know? All right, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. Let's clear the board and let's see who is next. And it is Sagittarius. Welcome, Sag, to the freaking weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get... Oh, I'm telling you, I just can't take it anymore. Sagittarius. So for this full moon, it's all about using your voice. This is in your 3rd house of speaking and all of that. Could be taking a short trip, but it's all about your voice. Your voice is powerful. Release fear around speaking your truth. It's time to share your message and step into a bigger role. No fucking around this weekend. Speak it. You know what I mean? Okay. Welcome. Let's get you up on the board. There you go. And thank you for being here. Let's get your angel numbers for the weekend. Which one? Yeah. Okay. Very simple. Evolution 567. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. That's fantastic. So keep on evolving. Sagittarius, that is one thing you love to do, is evolve, evolve, evolve. Oh, evolve. I used to have a sweatshirt that said that years ago, before it was cool to evolve. You know what I mean? But Sag, speak your truth without the fluff. Share your ideas. Write them down. People are craving your wisdom. You should do that. I'm just saying that. I don't know really why. I know it's because it's in your third house. I'm stuffed up all of a sudden. Okay, so, yeah, speak your truth and evolve. I mean, there's big changes for you this weekend. So let's dive into it, all right? Let's get a message from your guides. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Which one? This one, family tree. I like that. Look at that. Number 14. I like it. I like it. Expansion and legacy. Evolving, expansion. You see where this is going? This tree represents the lineage of a family with a baby in swaddling, hanging from one branch and a couple standing under another. This signifies an expansion of your family, perhaps through a marriage. Oh, snap. The coming of a child, or both. It could also herald an increase in family celebrations or connections with close friends. A reunion, a wedding, or some holiday gathering may be coming up. Whether it's a big personal change, such as the birth of a child, or a shared event like a birthday party, let yourself welcome the experience. Embrace a growing sense of family with friends as well. The love that you bring to each relationship is a part of your energetic legacy and for generations to come. So, right. Again, so this may be focusing on family. Maybe you're doing one of those things that are like you're kind of recording family history or something like that, you know? Or maybe you just got some family issues you need to talk about. Or you could literally be finding out of, you may be going to a wedding, a celebration this weekend, but also expanding your family too. That's always in the cards. All right, so speaking of the cards, let's get your vibe. Thank you so much for being here, Sag. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe. Yeah, King of Swords, cuts all cords and speaks his truth. Abso-fucking-lutely. Anything else? Yeah, and a big thing about this weekend is writing things down. You got a lot of ideas. Go with them. Let down your walls. You're resilient. You got this. But letting down your walls is appropriate, especially when you need to speak your truth and cut ties to the past with the Eight of Cups here. Why am I doing that with the Eight of Cups? Walking away from what no longer serves you. Finally getting it off your chest. And then revelations come in. Again, that Aquarius full moon can really have some surprises for you. So be aware of that, all right? So let's get some oracles. Okay, let's see. What do we got? There it is. Yeah, vision, third eye. You see what's going on here? A lot of you have some big plans. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand, literally. Wow, look at that. Do some chakra work with the sacral chakra. This is finding your joy. This is stepping into your joy. That's great energy. That's your pleasure center. And 8 with the strength card. What are you in control of? You have enough strength to do it. So some of you may be going through a hard time, but you're evolving, especially when it comes to family issues and friends and all of that, you know, expanding that. But speaking your truth and speaking it in existence and to the universe is really important for this weekend. All right, let's look at love. And it's showing that you're strong enough. You are definitely strong enough. All right, let's get love. Oof, wow. Ay, marón. Ay, papi. Ay, papi. Okay, so, all right, wow, Jesus Christ. Okay, lots of drama going on. So now the plot thickens for some of you, you know. There could be a lot of drama going on. A lot of drama. Got you indecisive and stuck. It's time to make a decision, especially when it comes to relationships. You're holding back, and you need to say something. There's no doubt about it, man. It's like the 9 of Pentacles is saying, all right, feet on the ground. I've got this. I'm not going to let this bother me, you know? It's you shining as brightly as the sun. See, this is big Leo energy. This is all you really need to do. Enjoy yourself. Look at that baby, bareback. Ain't nothing better than being naked and riding bareback in the sun. I mean, come on. They look like they're enjoying themselves, don't they? Absolutely. That's what you need to do. Okay? Now, Ace of Wands. Look at all this change coming in. Ace of Wands to the Three of Wands to the Eight of Wands. This is energy. This is excitement. This is movement. Messages coming in. Things coming in fast this month. Giving you the chance to evolve. So let go of what no longer serves you and tell the people that you got to fucking tell them to get out of your life. You know what I mean? I feel for a lot of you, that's what you got to do. You got to speak it. You got to. Okay? All right, let's get messages of love. And see what we have for you. Messages of love. This is great energy here. Getting out of bullshit. Getting out of some bullshit. That's exactly it. All right. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So maybe there was some drama here. Maybe you didn't know what to say, what to do. You know, maybe you got to apologize. And go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Now, there's a dance to love. Everyone's forgotten the fucking dance, you know, and there's moves, and sometimes it goes slow and sometimes it goes fast. This weekend, it looks like you're doing both. So you got to just trust your intuition. You already know the answers you seek. You know what I'm saying? So this is great energy for relationships, but it's saying no more. A lot of you are saying no more to this and moving towards a much better, happier state. But as far as this weekend, this looks like a lot of movement. Okay? Like I said, that third house influence can also have short trips. Maybe that's what you need, is to change up the routine and go on a little love adventure. Sounds like fun. Aw, you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Everybody's giving you a collective hug. See, and I really don't like that card, but the universe always spits another one out for me. Isn't that great? Some good shit is about to happen. Okay, that's what we want. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Universe done called you out. Don't let your shit fuck it up. Speak your truth, though. I'm telling you, you need to do that. You may be thinking of, like, I don't know, maybe starting a channel like this, doing something like this. But it is very important for you to speak your truth this weekend. And if it's just not speaking your truth, it's telling the universe, all right, you know what, universe, I'm ready for some good shit. And I'm not going to let my issues fuck it up. In fact, this weekend, I'm going to release my issues so I don't fuck it up. All right, Sag, have a great weekend. That's going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, 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 yes. Don't forget to watch your full tarot reading. I don't know why it's behind that. You know what? That pisses me off. Let's see. Tarot table. Lower thirds. Lower thirds have to be above that. Yes. Okay. So let's try it again. Don't forget to watch your... There you go. You get the message, okay? Very good. See, we fixed that in real time, Sag. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Sag. Sag, speak of truth. Maybe it's just saying this. Let's go on a fucking adventure, just like Bilbo fucking Baggins. You know what I mean? And he had a pretty good time. Found himself a ring. Helped the dwarves, you know? Outwitted a fucking dragon. I mean, shit. Sag, the possibilities are endless, all right? Okay, Sag, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see who is next. And it's going to be Leo. Leo, welcome to the freaking weekend. Brothers and sisters, fellow kings and queens, let's get our angel numbers. Refocus with 666. Great. Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. Yes, that is true. This full moon for us is happening in our 7th house. So, Leo, what we need to do with this full moon is release relationship patterns that dim your light. Get rid of those people or situations. You deserve reciprocating energy. You deserve reciprocating energy and just not attention. You know, you can get attention anytime you want, Leo. We're experts at that. But you need reciprocating energy because you give. And sometimes people don't. So your relationships are getting a reset. So practice radical honesty with yourself and others. It's okay to change how you show up and what you need, okay? Really. That's fucking gold right there, all right? So let's get a message from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Let's see what else they add to this. Ooh, look at that. Love that. Archangel Haniel. With joy, blessings, and intuition. Love that card. Love that for us. All right. Let's read up on it, shall we? Number 15. Why am I stuffed up all of a sudden? I don't understand. Okay, Haniel, the Archangel of Joy, is looking on with utter bliss as a chick hatches in the shining sun. This card heralds the coming of a wonderfully joyous and intuitive time for you. This may take the form of many everyday blessings that awaken your happiness and appreciation, or it could arrive in a significant experience, such as an exciting vacation or a celebration. Haniel reminds you that you always have a great capacity to perceive joy throughout your daily life. This blissful approach creates an energetic pipeline to divine consciousness, which increases the flow of blessings and heightens intuition. Call on Haniel, God damn, I'm stuffed up, to help you experience unlimited inner joy. Choose to focus on your happy blessings, and you'll experience ever-expanding bliss and intuitive sparks every day. Follow your bliss. I mean, look at that's such Leo energy right there. With the sun, the flowers, the joy. Just be blissful this weekend. That's it. Especially when it comes to relationships. Don't let any fucking zeroed out relationships affect you. You know what I mean? It's time to put that back into balance. You deserve reciprocating energy, Leo. There's no reason why you can't get it and open up to it. Okay? All right, let's get the vibe. Let's get the vibe for us Leos. There it is. Boom. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Okay. All these cards were face down, except for the Magician. The Magician is create what you want this weekend. You are the rhythm of this record. But regulate your storm. Oops, that card slipped right out of my hand. Regulate your storm. Get in tune with your emotions. Release if you have to. All right? But keep calm and carry on. Now, we have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love, new beginning in self-care, the way that you look at yourself, the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you treat yourself. And Eight of Wands, messages coming in, things speeding up, action. Lots of action this weekend. And I hope it's the good action we all look for. You know what I'm saying? So let's get some oracles for you. I love doing that other angle, that other camera angle. I could just be like, maybe it's just love. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. I mean, I'm just getting used to it, so there's emotion, but I need like arms like an octopus because I got so much to do, it's kind of fun, to tell you the truth. It really is. All right. Wow. Look at that. It's time to rebuild. Yeah. It's time. I believe it. Totally, utterly, and unequivocally. And throat chakra, yeah. Be brutally honest. Speak your truth. Spread your wings. Start making plans. You are ready. Yes, universe, let's go. Show me how fucking good it can get. And look at that, love. With the Lovers and the Chariot. See, this is when we do that. We're like, again, relationships. This full moon is in our 7th house. Pay attention. Pay attention. Class, pay attention. Ace of Cups, Lovers. Yeah, I love it already. Now let's look at love. Damn. Could this be it? You let go of shitty relationships and then it opens up to better ones? Could it be something that you've been manifesting and it finally shows up? Wow. Wouldn't that be great? It sure the fuck would. But it's not the be-all, end-all. I mean, in my case, it's not the be-all, end-all. I mean, I'm single. I love being by myself. I can say that without having, you know, and I don't want to hear a lot of you go, as soon as I said that, I love being by myself. Oh, no, that's not it. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm telling you honestly, is that the relationship that I have with myself is very important to me. And it's going to take a very special kind of person in order to fill those shoes because it's me. You know what I mean? So it's important for you to have a good relationship with yourself because you're not going to have a very good and important relationship with anybody else until you do. And that's the way it goes, folks. 7 of Wands. Again, protect your energy. Don't let funk-ass people into your life. Why keep them around? That's a huge message for us this week. And just, again, this is that Hennial energy. Blessings. Feeling good. Secure. Page of Wands, something comes in. Message. Page of Wands to the 8 of Wands is Cupid's arrow. Maybe. And the Wheel of Fortune. Come on, really? This is great. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Aquarius full moon. The timing is perfect here. It's impeccable. Damn, Leo. This is kind of like a love bombish kind of reading here. It really is. But that's because this full moon is having you, first of all, get rid of some really shitty relationships that just no longer serve you. And you know the ones that just take the wind right out of your sails. Those are the ones you got to get rid of first, okay? Now, acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. And I know that more than any of you right now. Maybe you can commiserate with me, but when my accident happened, I didn't have a reason for it. I was asking why, as any of us would. You know what I mean? I had big plans coming in February. But now I understand. Now I do know that everything happens for a reason. So be aware of that. Self-care. Yeah. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. You can't make this shit up. And leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Take that leap. It's all right. It's okay to tell people, no, we're not doing this anymore. You know what I mean? You don't do it for me. People don't have any problem doing it to you, do they? You know what I'm saying? And chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Now, I'm telling you, there's a huge focus on a relationship coming in here. So pay attention. Be open to it. Act like you already got it. Okay? All right. Let's get a closing message for you, Leo. There it is. There it is. Believe what you see. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. You could have a facade up that I need this relationship. Or you still are giving people chances when they disappoint you and let you down every fucking time. This full moon is asking you to be strong enough to make the changes, to not do it on an emotional kind of, don't wait for the hammer to fucking drop. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Take the initiative. If the timing feels right to say something to somebody, like, you know what? You really rub my rhubarb the wrong way, and I'm sick of you doing it. Because I want personally, I want my rhubarb rubbed the right way every time. And I could see that in my personal life, that I'm not always going to have that, but we have to deal with that once in a while. So just be aware of that, Leo, is that you're going to have to speak up for yourself. On the brighter note for this weekend is that you're opening up to great relationships, because that's only what you allow. So with that being said, Leo, thank you so much for watching. That is it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes. I mean, there is a hint. There is an undercurrent here of telling the universe, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'm excited for you. Let's say it together. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Universe, us single Leos, we are ready for love. We are open to love because we deserve it. We deserve reciprocating love, and we know it's out there, and we are aligning to it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for this beautiful joy and love to come into our lives. Thank you. I am blessed. It is done. All right? Damn, Leo. Okay. That's going to do it for this weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your full weekly tarot reading posted. I thought this always went over. What is going on here? I want the lower thirds above that. That needs to go. Okay. Lower thirds are over that. So let's try it again. Don't forget to watch your full weekly tarot reading. That's right. Posted on Sundays or Mondays. I've got that now to where it is on Sundays. I didn't do it this week, but I will be. All right, Leo, have a great weekend. I love you all. Let's see who is next. Ooh, and it is Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to the freaking weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get the vibe for you for this full moon. Now, this full moon is happening in Aquarius and in your 12th house. So this is about letting go of escapism or spiritual bypassing what you need to do. Get grounded, especially in your magic. That's where your real power lies, okay? You do have to, so this weekend, meditate, unplug, tap into your higher self. The moon thins the veil a little bit. So give your space to receive intuitive downloads also. That is crucial for you. So remember that, okay? The veil's thin for you right now, and you can tap into that beautiful energy. So let's put you on the board. Let's get you ready. Let's do your angel numbers. You excited? Let's do it, Pisces. Let's do it. There it is. With starting over, 210. You are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. Love it. Perfect. It's like starting over. I don't know why my fucking nose is all plugged up. I have no idea. Something's got to be in the air. I don't have allergies. I don't do allergies. I know I don't do them well, I'll tell you that much. All right. Archangel Zodiac. I think that's how you say that. Zodiac. Looks like Lucas, my upstairs neighbor from the center. Same hair and everything. Self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. Yes, absolutely. Work on that this weekend. Damn. All right, number 21. So, Zodiac is the angel of compassion and forgiveness, and he brings an important message for you, Pisces, about your attitude towards yourself. If you tend to be too hard on yourself or relive your past mistakes with shame and self-reproach, Zodiac showers you with the light and love of self-forgiveness. This card reminds you how your self-perception influences your energy. If you're quick to fault yourself, your energy becomes darkened with your own disapproval, and that darkness returns to you. But Zodiac is a supremely loving being, and he's longing for you to forgive and accept yourself. No matter what you may have done in the past, treat yourself with compassion and be encouraging in your self-talk. You are a child of God, and you deserve your own loving acceptance just as you are. Release this weekend. It's a very spiritual weekend for you. You know, you're a very spiritual being. One of the best in the Zodiac. There's no denying it. All right, let's get the vibe. The hell's going on here? Okay, let's see what's up. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe. Pisces, what do we have? I saw that card flip over. It's kind of being difficult, so stop it. There it is. Oh, man, that card shot out angrily. Yeah. Get your passion back. Oh, boy. Yep. It's an end. Look at that. We were just talking about this. It's an end to this. It's your rebirth. It's starting over. No more self-deprecating fucking behavior. None of it. It does not suit you. In fact, it's time to get your passion back and ignited. It's time to get excited. It's time to take action. And the Wheel of Fortune comes out to tell you it's time. So with this full moon comes a big opportunity to finally release some fucking baggage. Release regrets. Forgive yourself. Huge thing of self-acceptance. That is a great message for this weekend. I love it for you. I love that for you. I do. I'm just not fucking around. I mean, I do. That's a great message. Yeah, clarity of belief. There it is. Clarity of belief. Just breathe this weekend. Do some breath work. Meditate. 2 aces here. Beautiful beginnings, strengthening bonds, and clarity of belief. This is you getting in touch with yourself here. Stop putting it off. It's time to do it. Also strengthening your bonds with that shadow self. That's what I almost feel too. Let's pull out a shadow card for you. I just got that. As soon as I saw that like mirror reflection, I was like, shadow work. There it is. Oh my fucking God. You can't make this shit up. Self-reflection. Holy fuck. Looking inwards helps you to see where to improve and make better choices. Awareness and improvement. Pisces, pay attention. Holy shit, man. I love my job. I really do. Holy shit. Let's look at love. Whoa. Well, that's not happening. Okay. And the only reason why I said that's not happening is because that's what my intuition said. All right. All these cards are face down for love except for this one. Page of Pentacles, an apology, forgiveness, probably to yourself. Wow. 5 of Cups, yeah. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Not realizing there's more to life than grieving over the past. The Emperor takes action. Takes their power back. King of Cups calms their storm, regulates their emotions, does not let their emotions get to you in this, okay? Things are turning around here, Pisces. And some self-reflection is needed. I mean, look at that. That's what you need to do this weekend. Put in the work. It'll pay off. Wow. All right. Wow. I cannot believe this. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. There's a huge, I mean, 5 of Cups is regret. So maybe there's an apology on the way. The Page of Pentacles is an apology. You see what I'm saying? Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Get outside, ground, meditate. Do some meditations that I have on the channel. They're fucking great. Do the chakra balancing. Do the letting go meditation. There's so much there for you to do, and it's free. All right? Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson that you're the problem. Okay. Abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. That's exactly what's going to happen here, is that if you release this full moon and stop fucking around, because you know you got to do this, just let it go. And you can do that through meditation, through visualization, through positive affirmations. It'll be wonders for you. Trust me. Okay? So let's get a smart-ass closing message from the Rebel deck. Which one? Huh. Money. Abundance. Come on, focus. Make it rain. All right. Maybe that's what you need to do, is just make it rain. Maybe there is a situation that you need to take care of, especially when it comes to yourself. Maybe you've just did yourself dirty and you're finding that out, you know. There is a message here of you starting over and releasing some beliefs. You're getting a fresh start at this, and there's many examples here of what you could do. So with that being said, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. That is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to clear the board here. Don't forget to watch your full weekly tarot reading posted, of course. That'll give you some more insight, because that's what we're doing here. And it's a good time to start over and get some self-reflection. That was just incredible the way that popped out. And I haven't used the shadow cards for anybody today. Honest to God. All right, Pisces, let's clear the board. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see who is next. And it's Aries. At least you're not last, Aries. Welcome, Aries, to the freaking weekend. Let's get your angel numbers. Boom. Spiritual awakening was 777. Love those numbers. You were on the right path. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. Fuck yeah. That's fantastic. Now, this full moon for you is happening in your 11th house. So with that being said, what would be good for you is shake off control, because control is an illusion and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. This moon wants you to collaborate without competing. Can you do that? Let go of the lone wolf and lean into your community energy. So let's not be the solo. Let's work together with people. Try something totally different this weekend. Get out of your routine, say yes to a spontaneous invite, or start a great creative project, especially with a group. The more unpredictable, the better. Damn, Aries. You nailed that. Maybe joining a spiritual group. Maybe you're literally going on a spiritual retreat this weekend. That'd be awesome. All right? But take that invite. Get out of your routine, you know. It'll do you some good. Just getting out in nature, you know. Okay, what do we have here? With soulful appreciation, this is heartfelt gratitude. So, experience gratitude. Really feel it in your heart. And with this card, it's weighing, you know, you're on this spiritual path, you're evolving, and gratitude will help you do that. Thank you so much for my beautiful life. Thank you so much for me allowing myself to change up my routine. Sorry, I'm so stuffed up. I have no idea why. I can't tell you why. It seems like certain times of the day when I'm in the studio, I get stuffed up. I have never had that. Windows are open. I just think there's some kind of pollen. Something. But our air quality is bad because of the not California, but the Canadian fires, I guess. So it's very hazy out. It's very surreal. And I wonder if that's what's doing it. Because this did start last week. And that's when me getting stuffed up doing readings. Yeah, because I was stuffed up all during the weekly readings too. All right. Ow, that hurts. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords. I don't like to see this card. So this is releasing any kind of pain, okay? It's protecting your boundaries. Protect your energy. I don't like seeing the Three of Swords. And the Empress, another 3, is taking your power back and embracing change. That's what you do this weekend. You protect yourself from yourself, okay? Be aware of that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Whew. But it's time to release this, whatever this is. It's time to protect your energy around other people. It's time to empower yourself and to make a change, you know, to really say, all right, universe, let's go. Let's go. Speaking of let's go, there could be an invitation again coming through here. Yeah, look at that. Moving on. Excellent. Out of this, helpless and hopeless. Good. This is action. You're taking it. Perfect. Go to the beach. And the 3 cups, rejoicing and celebrating, sharing the love. Again, being in group settings, Aries. No more lone wolf thing, okay? Now, let's get love. And see what we have for you. See what's going on with the relationships here. Why are we experiencing this weird energy? Yeah, because of the uncertainty when it comes to relationships, especially because our thoughts are deceiving us or someone is outright deceiving us. And I want you to feel like you've been robbed of anything. Again, that's, you know, thank the universe that you were able to dodge a bullet here. Really, that's the big thing. The Empress is out again, showing to take your power back. Feel good, look good. Put yourself out there. When we have 333. 333. That's growth, creativity, and divine support. Yeah, the spiritual awakening, the 777, the 333. Beautiful energy. And Page of Cups brings in an offer. Put in the work with the 7 of Pentacles, another 7. 7, 7. And then we have the Chariot, another 7. So we've got these numbers showing up here. And 777, I mean, we have it right there, but these are a little bit bigger. Again, a spiritual lesson, luck, and enlightenment. Wow, we got 777 all across the board. King of Wands, again, with the Queen of Wands. Big change here. Being spontaneous. I love that. All right, let's get some messages of love for you, Aries. This is pretty cool. I'm liking it. Okay. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Again, stop putting it's not all about work. Sometimes it's got to be about play. You know, all work and no play make Jack a very, very bad boy. And trust. It's safe to trust in the situation. Let it go. A new love or recommitment to love is happening. So again, a lot of energy going on here. This is great energy for you. Embrace it. Try something different and new this weekend. That's the important one. So let's get a message from the Rebel deck. There it is. Yeah. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards, and that's exactly what we're talking about here. And the spiritual lesson is that you're not letting your thoughts deceive you. You're not letting your past no longer dictate your future and your present, because that's what happens. So release that on this full moon. But do something with others. Don't retreat, okay? Unless you're going on a retreat with other people, that's great. That's fantastic. But the thing is, Aries, for you this weekend, is get out of your head, protect your energy, but don't single yourself out. There is a strong pull to go out and have fun with your community, friends, family, whatever it is, or working on a group project. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, Aries. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that your full weekly tarot reading is available. Make sure you check that out too. And if you would like a reading with me, personal or online, in person or online, click the link in the description below, bring you to my booking page, and I'll take care of the rest. All right, Aries, damn. Nice, beautiful, spiritual weekend for you. So enjoy it. I love you all. Let's clear the board, and let's see who is next.
All right, let's see who is next on the freaking weekend, and it is Libra. Libra, welcome to the freaking weekend. Let's put you up on the board, shall we, Libra? Make it official. Boom. There you is. There you is. Libra, welcome. We are doing the freaking weekend for you. We are going to be talking about the full moon with you. So for this weekend, and with this full moon energy, just have fun, play, express yourself, flirt. The moon wants your inner artist and romantic to come out. So this weekend, make sure that you are putting on that extra charm that only Libra can do, and Leo too. Do something just for the joy of it. No approval needed, all right? Big energy for you, Libra. This is happening in your 5th house. This is all about joy and having fun. So again, be romantic, flirt, be the charming Libra that you so are, all right? Now, let's go to the tarot table and do get our angel numbers, please, and thank you. Yes, absolutely. Thanks for being here from the freaking weekend. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get, 555. Always a good number. It's all about transformation. Release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe's plan for you. Absolutely. And in the meantime, this weekend, just have fucking fun. That's what you're here to do. Release any hang-ups about love, too, you know? Now, let's get a message from the Energy and Spirit Oracle and see what your guides have to say about this little transformation, about this actually having fun this weekend. I mean, because that's what it's all about. The 5th house is about fun. Children could be a big influence too. Okay, let's look at Archangel Raziel with wisdom, inspiration, and Akashic records. So this is, again, opening up to inspiration, having fun, playing is going to do a lot for you. Number 10, so this is a payoff also. But using your inner wisdom, allowing the universe to inspire you, you know, and the Akashic records are actually something that you can tap into from talents and experiences from past lives. You could actually open up and receive information that way. Archangel Raziel is here to help you get that divine inspiration and that wisdom. I like that. I really like that. All right, now, Libra, let's get the vibe for you, shall we? Let's get the vibe. And let's see what we have for you, of course. Let's find out. Let's find out what we got. What's the vibe? What's the vibe for Libra? Thank you so much for being here. And let's get it. Let's do it. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Just those 4? Okay. Yeah, you're holding back this weekend, and don't. For reasons I do not know. But don't hold back. There's an opportunity here. Page of Cups. An opportunity to flirt, an opportunity for a relationship. Something here is available to you. It will present itself. Trust in the universe. The universe has got your back. Heal that part of yourself that feels like you're not in tune.
and open up to what is. Now, the Three of Pentacles is reward and recognition. So again, we are going through a transformation here. Again, working with children, having fun with family. Don't hold back. Use your inner wisdom. Use your inspiration. Maybe it's probably that time in the summer where the kids have just done everything and they're, Mom, Dad, we're bored. We're bored. There's nothing to do. Get inspired to do something. Go out and have fun. Don't let them sit there and doom scroll if they're on their phones or their tablets, I hope your kids don't have phones, but or even sitting there in front of the TV. My parents did not allow us to do that at all. Get outside. It's a nice day. I don't want to see you till I call you for dinner. And that's the way it was. How many parents are willing to do that now? To just make sure that they go out and enjoy themselves. Okay, now, listen to your intuition. Big emphasis on intuition. Okay? Follow that inner guidance. Keep that vision clear in your mind with the third eye chakra. Okay? Balance can be achieved. That's finding balance for you. The scales. Balance is achievable. Don't hold it back, And the sun with shine. That's all you need to do. Have fun. Go out and have fun this weekend. There's a lot you can do. And share the love. Another 3. That is the 3 of Cups, rejoicing and celebrating. So you're at a transformation here where you're no longer holding back and letting your vision take place. I like that. I like that a lot. Now let's look at love. Let's look at love and see what we have for you, Libra. In the house of romance, this full moon, this Aquarius full moon could be maybe for you singles, bringing in a surprise encounter. That Page of Cups really brings that in, All right, anything else? Just that. Okay. All these are face down except for that one. And this is the 6 of Pentacles, and that is reciprocating energy, and you deserve it. You see the scales there? Balanced energy. Pay attention to it. You're going to see me like doing that with my nose. I swear to God. I'm too broke for Coke, so it's not that, So it's these Canadian wildfires, I guess, it's sunny out. You wouldn't know it. It's very hazy and it looks like it's overcast. It's not, though. It's fucked up. And you can smell burn in the air. And it's kind of fucking with me. So just bear with me, okay? 10 of Swords is letting go of the negative self-talk, especially when it comes to relationships. The Star. Big time for healing here, too. The universe has your back. Listen to your intuition. What's it telling you? Knight of Wands is taking action. So again, there could be movement towards you. There could be someone coming towards you. 3 of Wands is you've been waiting for this. So there's definitely movement here. And 3s. Look at that. The 333 was right on the top with growth, creativity, and divine support. I like that. It's also asking you to be creative with coming up with solutions or anything like that in your love life. But it's an end to negative self-talk. Let's hope that this full moon can be healing for you to where we're not, where we're not like letting our negative thoughts get to us, okay? All right, let's get some messages of love. And we've got integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Are you settling? Is that what you're doing? Are you keeping someone around just to have someone around when you know damn well they really don't line up with your vision? That third eye chakra card is keeping your vision intact. Interesting. Maybe you're letting go of a relationship that no longer does that. It just seems like you are burdened by a lot of things and you just need to have some spontaneous fun this weekend. Now, be patient though. Everything will unfold in divine timing. And that's the truth. So pay attention to that. All right. And true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And anything else is fucking distraction. And also fucking with your integrity. It doesn't align with your values and morals. So I guess what you got to ask yourself, is this love emotional, physical, and unconditional? Maybe you just need to be patient with it. Is it serving you? I guess the one thing you got to ask yourself, if you're in a relationship and having some doubts or second choices about it, does this make me happy? Does this fulfill me in the way that I want to be fulfilled? If you feel like you have to go to the negotiating table in order to get what you want, okay, so let's get a closing message for you. I know that added a little heaviness to it, but I mean, something's got to be done here, you know? But all in all, the whole weekend is about this. Laugh. Laugh. Have fun. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? All right. Libra. The weekend says to laugh, have fun, to kind of surrender. You know what I mean? Express yourself. If you're single, flirt. Put yourself out there. There's somebody coming in, possibly, someone you can meet at work, but be patient with your process. If you're letting go of a relationship, you deserve more and better. Finally don't hold back. Allow yourself to experience the joy you fucking deserve. All right, that's it, Libra. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a personal reading with me, well, hit the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. Absolutely. And don't forget to watch your full tarot reading. That's posted on Sundays. We are going to be on a regular schedule now because, all the wedding festivities are over with and all of that. So I can get back to a regular schedule. Okay. All right, Libra. Have fun. Transformation and growth is yours. All right, let's see who is next. And it is Aquarius. Right on. Aquarius, welcome to the freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. There you go. All right, now let's talk about this full moon that's happening in your sign. All right. So this is your personal spotlight. When the full moon is in your sign, this is your personal spotlight. This is when the light is shining on you. So take advantage of it. You know what I mean? It's time to reinvent yourself. Get weird, get real. I mean, break the rules that no longer serve your soul. You know what I mean? This is a time to reinvent yourself. This is your glow up. Take advantage of it. Have fun this weekend. Be weird as much as possible. That's all I got to say about that. So let's go to the tarot table and get your angel numbers. Okay. Chair's still squeaking. Can't find the squeak. Even looked up online. Went into a Reddit thread. Renewal with 890. This is you are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Right on. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. Fuck yeah. Hopefully, this full moon brings a renewal for you with 890. Okay? Now, let's get a message from the Energy and Spirit Oracle from your guides. Let's see what else they add to this full moon energy for you, Aquarius. That's in your sign. What do we got here? Looky here. All right. Sensitivity and strength. Tapping the forces within. Number 3. Let's read up on that, shall we? A situation calls for some sensitivity now. It may be an issue with a friend or someone at work or in your family. Even if it's in your nature to be strong, in control, and sometimes even aggressive, remember that it's possible to be both tender and strong at the same time. And this card is telling you to pause and resist any old urge to plow through things. Remember that. Consider the peace and compassion you could introduce into a tense or tenuous situation. When you look at the situation with flexibility and calm clarity, you bring gentle, receptive yin energy to the issue. Then your sensitivity and strength will come together in vibrations as powerful and as soothing as the sun's rays. So let's use some grace, okay? Find that force within, because you might want to go fucking ballistic on some people. And now's not the time. Be sensitive about that, okay? All right, let's get the vibe for you. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Join the Vibe Tribe. I'm going to be adding a lot of things on there for members only, so thank you for being a member if you already are. And if you're not, join. Yeah, it helps supports the channel. Absolutely. So we can do all these wonderful new things. I want to do so much too. I mean, just unbridled fucking passion. All right, let's get the vibe for you. Wow, that card bent. I didn't like that. I just beat these cards up so much. All right, there we go. What do we have? Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Look at this moving on. Holy shit. All right. You know what? I'm going to put these right here. All right. So this weekend, definitely some payoffs here with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. I'm just hitting the good stuff right away. Moving on. No doubt about it. Totally moving on. Letting go of negative thoughts, the stuff that, you know, this may be showing some light. You know, you see the full moon shining on you here. This may be showing someone that's been kind of shady. It's left you stuck, but no more. I think you're getting a different perspective on things this weekend, and I think you're moving in, moving out, moving in, whatever you're doing here. It's good. The thing is that Eight of Pentacles is telling you to put in the work, you know, heavy moon influence here. So take advantage of this. Don't let your thoughts deceive you. Don't let other people deceive you. Put in the work to get to the bottom of it and move forward instead of being stuck in a perspective. The eights have it. Okay. Wow. But moving on, you can move on a little faster if you got rid of all the baggage. Some of you Aquariuses could literally be moving. But again, this is releasing the past and embracing the future. I mean, this is it. This is good energy. But sensitivity is needed. Strength is needed, okay? Just so you're aware of that. All right, let's get some oracles and see what we got for you. There it is. Wow, with the Hangman out again. So many oracles out here. Wow. All right. Yeah, we got to get rid of this. Our darkest fears. Again, more moon cycles. You see what's going on here? The moon symbolism is crazy. Rest and reconsider. Get some rest this weekend. Again, let's not overreact. 9-9, 10-10, 8-8. Wow. What's going to tip the scales on that? The Hangman card is out again. By observe where your thinking is going. Are you creating impending doom? It's time to heal that part of yourself. Let go of the past. Excellent time to break the chains that bind you. No doubt about that. And working on your solar plexus. I deserve better. I am worth it. I am worthy. And the Magician saying that you're manifesting your life. What are you thinking about? Renewal or your darkest fears? Either way, you're going to manifest them. So which way you're going to go? That's what the universe is kind of telling you. All right, it's time to choose. Are you going to continually listen to the negative thoughts in your head to not move forward? Or are you going to really heal that part of yourself that doesn't want to put in the work to make your life better? So, with that being said, you got a choice. and you got to make it this weekend. But confidence is great. And this all says moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. There's nothing wrong with that. So let's look at love. Let's see what maybe this is it. The relationship or lack thereof. So let's see. So Aquarius, this is big full moon energy. There's definitely extra. Definitely extra. All right. Sorry if I sound stuffed up, but this Canadian wildfire stuff, I mean, our air quality is like in the red. You know, I shouldn't even have my windows open. Like my throat's burning. Like my nose is all stuffed up. It's kind of messed up, but we're dealing with it. Just kind of bear with me on that. I mean, our air quality is really bad. I'm not closing my windows, so I guess I'll suffer. All right, Four of Cups. Four of Cups is do not turn your back on an opportunity for love here. Something is telling you to let go of the fear that's instilled in here. The Emperor is taking your power back and making moves. It's time to make moves. And the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, and offers coming in here. It'll definitely change the game. Okay? Just put in the work. Do not turn your back on an opportunity that is huge for you this weekend. All right? Now let's get some messages of love and see what we have to add to this. But I think we could be stuck in like a fear mentality, so we need to work on that. So let's look at these messages of love and see what we got. Okay. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. So again, Knight of Pentacles, apology could be coming in. You know, if that suits you, great. But don't turn your back on an opportunity here to most definitely release some regret. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. That's huge with rest and reconsider. So it's not a time to act right now. It's time to heal and kind of take it easy. Don't turn your back on an opportunity to do that. And friendship. This friendship is leading to more. All right. So be it. That's kind of like the Three of Cups energy. You know what I mean? It's celebratory energy. So maybe that's what you're opening up to. Maybe that's what you're afraid of is, you know what? We're kind of hitting it off and it don't really work with friends. You got to change that perspective. Again, that could be what you're stuck in, you know, is that one-sided perspective of friends do not equal lovers. Well, shit happens sometimes, you know, so you just got to take it for what it's worth. All right, let's get a closing message for you. What do we got? What do we got for Aquarius to close it up? All right, there we go. Wow. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Couldn't have said it better myself. Forgive. Let that shit go. Okay, so you understand what's going on here. All right, let's do this again for the Aquariuses in the back who aren't listening. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. That right there clarifies a lot of what's going on with you. This is an opportunity for you to finally let some shit go. You have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords here, which is, what are they doing? They're walking away from what no longer serves them. The burdens they're carrying and the thoughts. What's she doing here? What's this person doing here? With the 8 of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves them. Do you understand what's going on here? You could be holding on to some stuff from the past that's keeping you locked into a certain kind of living in this present. And it's time for you to realize that and this is part of your glow up, to do that, Aquarius, okay? So I have all the confidence in the world for you, but where your attention goes is where energy flows. So remember that this weekend. All in all, it's a great weekend. Put in the work to do better. That's all. And be sensitive, but stern. Because if somebody is coming in to apologize, that means they did you dirty, So are we going to work with this, or are we going to let it get to us, okay? But there's a renewal here, definitely, by letting go of the past. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your weekly tarot reading. That's posted on Sundays. And if you would like a personal reading with me, all you got to do is click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. All right, Aquarius, have a great weekend. Thank you for watching, and let's see who is next. Let's move these around a little bit. And it is Virgo. Virgo, welcome to the freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board, baby. There you is. Wow, look at that. Virgo, welcome. Let's get your angel numbers for this weekend. And let's talk about the full moon for a bit, okay? So for you, Virgo, it's time to streamline your life. And you can do that. So with that being said, clear out the clutter, physically and mentally. Revamp your wellness routine. See, this is all happening in your 6th house. So, watch your diet, get some more exercise, just move a little more. I know that sometimes we're so obsessed about our diet, but if you balance it out with equal movement, you're golden. You know what I'm saying? That's the key, is movement. Look at that. Your angel numbers are 777, Virgo. Awesome. All right, so trust in your process and stop micromanaging the process and just let it unfold. So you are on the right path, Virgo. Focus. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. Good. So let that daily routine become a reflection of that. Now, let's get an energy and spirit oracle. See what your guides have to say for this weekend. What kind of advice do they have for you? Which one is that? And it's Archangel Raziel. And what this is opening up to wisdom, opening up to inspiration, maybe tapping into some untamed skills. This is putting your skills to work also. This is Archangel Raziel kind of inspiring you to move forward and whatever it is. So there's definitely some spiritual involvement here, and it pays off for you, okay? Now, let's get the vibe. Thanks so much for being here, Virgo. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe for the weekend. What do we have for Virgo? I mean, this is pretty heavy spiritual stuff here, Very good. I like it. All right. Wow. Wow. Nice and easy, lemon squeezy. I think that's got to go that way. Okay. All in all is 2 by 2. 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. You have to make a decision, and I think you're a little stuck. All right? I'm going to make this really easy for you. First of all, stop blaming yourself. The negative self-talk is not helping anyone or anything, just so you know. And the 7 of Cups is make the highest and best decision for yourself. Not for anybody else, but for you. Can you do that? Okay? Now, when you do, see, an Ace of Swords is calling for, you got to think positively about this. You got to be victorious, okay? You might have a lot of things that you need to do as far as maybe some plans. I say open up to them with the Knight of Cups. Again, the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Sorry, I'm stuffed up. And, yeah. Open up to it. Open up to abundance. This is wish fulfillment. So when you finally make the decision, it pays off. Look at that. All right? Clear out the clutter, kids. Get inspired. Maybe you're doing some painting this weekend. See a lot of Virgos painting. Creatively or, redecorating. That's cool. That's very cool. No, Domino's. I don't need a heads up. Free medium pizza. Jeff in the past would have been on that. You know what I mean? I would have been right on that. All right, pay attention here. Detach. We got to detach from the things that no longer serve us, especially the stuck mentality. Ace of Swords is saying, again, we need to look at things differently. We need to look at it totally different. Choose your battles is, again, choose your battles. But what this also means is stand your ground. So we've got the 7-7 here. Interesting. And we have the sacral chakra. This is what brings you joy. This is being creative. So again, there's a huge thing about creativity here. And maybe finding some creative solutions to whatever's going on this weekend. But I'm telling you, when you choose the highest and the best for yourself and not for anybody else, you're going to have some fun. I guarantee it. All right? Try something different. This full moon in Aquarius is asking you to kind of step out of your comfort zone. Do something you normally wouldn't do. Now let's look at love. Let's see what we got for love. What do we have for Virgo? Yeah, so we have the Canadian wildfires, and our area in Western New York is in the red. I mean, like my throat is burning. I'm all stuffed up. It's kind of messed me up. But I am not closing my windows in fucking August. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, look at this. This is cool. Don't be tempted. This is weird. We have the Queen and the King of Swords. I got to ring the bell. And Virgo, I've been saying for a long time. See, you may, all right, I'm getting dual messages here. Guides, please give me a second to sort this out. They came running at me. Don't be tempted to stay into some kind of shitty relationship. That's for some of you. 2, it's time to let go of a shitty relationship. That's 3. That's 2. 3, detach from the notion that your soulmate is not out there. It is. And the King and Queen of Swords is telling me yes. Queen of Cups is trusting your intuition on this. Regulating your emotions. I think whatever's going on here is an emotional thing and you need to regulate it. But when the king and the queen of the same suit come out, that says something about a significant relationship here. You're either opening up to one or you are making a decision to leave. Something is switching here. The energy is switching up because you are standing your ground. And the king and queen do not put up with any bullshit. They don't. Let's get some messages of love. See where that's going. Oh my God, this is just so bad. But I gotta do it. I'm still going for my walk later because I walk after dinner. You know, I go for a half an hour power walk, basically. And I ain't changing that shit. I'm still exercising. Ain't no smoke keeping me out of enjoying my life. I don't give a shit. I just, and this chair's squeaking. Stop focusing, Jeff. You see, if you focus on things that irritate you, you're going to find a lot of other things that can irritate you. That's my big fucking problem. All right, let's look at messages of love. And it's unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. So that's what we're talking about. It's time to let this go, if that's what it is. It's not easy to do, but... And here's some more evidence. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. So make that choice. You deserve somebody that does share the vision. You can't force them to see the vision. And I know, Virgo, sometimes you try to control it, but it's not the case. All right, abundance. You've done the work and abundance flows to you now. Now, that's huge because the Nine of Cups is clarifying that. Absolutely. So open up to abundance this weekend. It's yours. It really is. And new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So for some of you, I feel that, yes, recommitment to love is great. Only if it's reciprocating energy. If you're trying to fix something that's always been broke, kids. Come on. We're not doing it. All right. So just be aware of that. But there is a good possibility for new love. I've been saying that for you for a long time, Virgo, is that there's this possibility of it. And if you haven't reached it yet, don't get mad at me. You know what I mean? I'm just the messenger, man. But that's you. That's you. Every time I say, new love could be coming into your life, you're probably rolling your eyes and going, oh, okay, well, that doesn't resonate with me. Well, that's because you're not open to it. You see what I'm saying? So remember that, Virgo. But all in all, look how I'm even wheezy. What the fuck? All right, let's get a closing message for you. Because the last thing I want to do is fucking die on camera. It'd make great video, I'll tell you that much. But, Jesus. All right. Rebel message is, for this weekend, fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Maybe you need to apologize to yourself. Maybe you need to be the one to apologize. It's all right. It's all right. Make the choice. Don't let it blind you. Don't be tempted not to speak your truth because, the king and the queen of swords is out here. And that's a big energy, guys. It's speaking your truth. I just didn't want to get the glare in there. But yeah, speak your truth. And if apologizing is what you got to do, then that's what you got to do. All right. Virgo, thank you so much for watching. That is your message for the freaking weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the Vibe Tribe. It's a fun time. It really is. And don't forget to watch your full tarot reading posted for you on Sundays. Yes, yes, yes. That's where you get more info. And then these two readings kind of go together. It's fantastic. All right. And if you would like a personal reading with me, because these are general, remember that, you can click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. All right, Virgo, have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see who is next, and it's Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome to the freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. There you is. All right, let's get your angel numbers for you while we talk about this full moon. Now, the energy of this full moon for you is very simple. Well, it's not simple. It's simple for everybody else, but not for you. And that's stop grinding and start realigning. Make time this weekend to rest. Reflect on your worth and reset your financial and emotional priorities. That's a tall order for this weekend. But this full moon is happening in your second house of what you value, monetarily, spiritually, and emotionally. And it's time to get a handle on that. Instead of, all right, so you got some bills to pay. Instead of fucking just doubling down on work, that's not going to do it. That will exhaust you. What you need to do is double down on abundance. Right now, you're doubling down on lack. And well, how's that working for you? You know what I'm saying? So, your angel numbers are as follows: 343. And these are an approach life with an optimistic attitude right there. Even in the face of challenges right there. Be excited about opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. You can't do it with your arms crossed. You just can't. You'll be sitting like that all weekend. So just remember that. Okay, now let's get a message from your guides from the Energy and Spirit Oracle and see what they got to say. So be enthusiastic, even though you ain't got a dime in your pocket. Be enthusiastic that you are making that money and you don't have to kill yourself to do it. You know what I mean? You're just working. You've got this desperation on it. And look at that. Sensitivity and strength. So again, don't be so hard on yourself. You have to be stern, tapping the forces within. And what this is is it's not a time to act ferociously on anything. You know what I mean? It's time to do it with some sensitivity and some grace. You know, Mars is in Libra right now. So this is, you know, have the force of the anvil, the stability of the anvil, and the strength. So let's not hit anybody with an anvil. Let's not drop it on their heads. But let's do it with a feather grace. You know what I mean? Like feathers have that grace. It's balancing those two. Using that strength and yet using that sensitivity. Okay? Instead of being so bombastic. Because that Mars and Libra energy can be very bombastic. All right? So let's get the vibe for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. I'm a little stuffed up because our air quality is really bad. And my window's open and I'm not fucking closing it. So you're going to deal with me with a stuffed up nose. You're going to hear me. Oh, that hurts so bad. I don't know, man. It fucks with me. This air quality is really bad here in Western New York because of the Canadian fires. Hey, Canada, how about you keep your goddamn smoke in your own country? Such a stupid thing to say. All right, which cards do I keep? They want this one. Okay. Put the others back. All right, so let's see. What do we got? Ooh, okay. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, King of Cups is kind of like that strength, but yet using sensitivity. You know, without letting, like, this energy is calm your storm, okay? Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady again. I'm always telling you guys, slow and steady and get some fucking rest. Because you exhaust yourself. And then you take it out on everybody else. And there's nothing worse than a tired Capricorn. All right, Knight of Cups is an opportunity coming in here. All right, so enjoy this. This full moon is to be like spontaneous. You got two knights coming in. Ow. Shit. And the sun. Just shine as brightly as the sun. That's all. Get out there and ground. Be kind to yourself, you know. And the Wheel of Fortune saying it's time. Luck's on your side if that's the way you want to look at it. You should be feeling really good. If you're not, you need to get some rest. That really fucks you up, you know. So let's get some oracles and see what they got to add to this. What do they add to this? Let's find out. Okay. I'm all stuffed up. All right, anything else? Okay. Let's see. What do we have? Wow. Okay. Darkest fears. Here they come. They come and creeping with that full moon. Don't allow it. Keep that shit under wraps. Put in the effort to change this. Go within. The answers aren't out there. They're inside you. Go within. There's a huge emphasis on grounding also and spreading your wings. You see? All these two people have open arms. Embrace opportunities with open arms. With arms wide open. Ugh, horrible song. Ace of Cups. God damn it, Jeff. Of all the songs you could have came up with, you came up with that one. Oh, God. Creed. Well, I just heard the news today. Capricorn, you better get some rest. With arms wide open. God, horrible 90s fucking dribble. Wait, wasn't that like the 2000s? Was that more in the 2000s? I don't know. They're kind of like the Nickelback, you know. Nickelback has that kind of, you know, kind of energy. Anytime that comes on, you just kind of giggle. Ace of Cups, new love coming in with arms wide open. With arms wide open. Under. Fucking horrible. Didn't he like go Christian or something? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. Whatevs. All right, let's look at love. Let's see what's going on with love or Capricorn. And there you are, you nasty devil. Don't be tempted to have your darkest fears come up, especially when it comes to relationships. There's an opportunity here to really embrace it, but it looks like you could go ahead and fuck with it again. Don't do it. We got a lot of change coming in here, I'll tell you that much. The Queen of Cups to the King of Cups over here. Again, being sensitive, not overly sensitive, being sensitive to other people's feelings too. Because sometimes you just come across as fuck you. And that's not attractive. Now, the Knight of Wands, more knights coming in. And the Queen of Wands, an opportunity to do things differently with arms wide open. And Ace of Swords, claiming victory with a new way of looking at things in your relationships. Open up to them. Got some aces, some knights coming here, 3 of them. And look at 3 of Cups. Oh, shit. Celebrating. This is good energy. If you're in the dumps this weekend, you're fucking up, Capricorn. I'm telling you that right now. That means you're not feeling good about where you're at, and you should. If you start feeling good about where you're at, no matter if you're not even there yet, you still have to do that. Because if you feel like you've got everything you need and want now, you'll have it in the future. But you look like you have a tendency right now to go ahead and, you know what? I'm about to pull this carpet out from under myself. Why not? You know, it's that voice in your head. Do it. Things are going too good. And you know what happens when they do? Fuck them up. Let it burn. No, Capricorn. I'm spitting all over my table. No. 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 Change it. Get enthusiastic about it. Arms wide open. Like Creed, motherfucker. You know? All right. I think the Canadian smoke is fucking with my head. Clearly. Clearly it is. All right. Messages of love. Wait. The timing is not quite right. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's not a good time. Again, it's about being bombastic. It's not about making drastic choices either. That's not the right time to do it. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Good. So stop worrying about it. See, that's the other thing. Do they really love me? Do they think about me? You know it. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. For you, I believe that's you. So just remember that. Is right now, it's not a time to make moves. It's a time to make inner moves. That's what it's for. Change the way that you're looking at the things and feeling about them inside, because the second house just isn't about money. It's about how you value yourself and your life. Okay? So let's get a closing message for you from the Rebel deck, because we haven't been snarky enough. And so want to sum it up? I think you need some R&R. Okay? Some of you might just need a good fucking cry. Aww. Go get that ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. So for some of you, that's probably what you need to do. Wow. All of a sudden I got really tan and bright. I think this is the way the color's supposed to be. Because I think the camera kind of washes it out. Look. Oh, now you're going to make me a liar? Whatever. Okay, so we just need to release. Full moon's an excellent time to do that. Maybe that's what you need to do, is go do some like inner child work and get that work done. But Capricorn, everything's pointing here to a new beginning and the way that you treat yourself. It's time to do that. It's not time to try to force that on somebody else. All right? Okay, Capricorn, that is going to do it for this weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your full weekly tarot reading. That's posted on Sundays, maybe sometimes Mondays. But keep an eye out for it. I give you the vibe for the whole week also, because that's what we do here at Raise Your Vibration TV. And of course, if you would like a personal reading, I am available for you in person or online. Just click the link in the description and I'll bring you to my booking page. Capricorn, love you all. Have a great weekend. relax, get some R&R, have some fun, do something spontaneous, but don't work yourself to death, because that's why we're here. We're here to have some fun, not to work all fucking day and night. All right, I love you all. I will see you soon, and let's see who's next. And it's Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio, to the freaking weekend. Let's see your angel numbers for this week. And for you, for this full moon, this is happening in your 4th house. So make your home a sacred space, okay? Cleanse with incense, play high vibe music. Like I got that on my channel. I got some high vibe music on my channel. I created some music on my own because I'm a musician too. I mean, other things, of course, but a musician too. And I did all these different songs in solfeggio tones. I tuned them to a certain frequency and they will help you. So that's one thing you can do. But what you want to do is play some high vibe music. That's on the channel. Set some boundaries with toxic energy. I think we talked about it this weekend. I mean, for the week. So just be aware of that. All right. So let's put you on the board, Scorpio. You're not on the board yet. There you are. Excellent. Let's get your angel numbers. There it is. Boom. Just like that. Self-love. Absolutely. 676. Prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. Fuck yeah. That's the best kind of love. Prove me wrong. Let's get a message from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. A lot of people gave me shit about that. Storm coming card last week. I mean, for the week. But hey, you know, it happens. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we need a little rain. Sometimes a little rain must fall. All right, this is interesting. Number 18, prophets and ancient seers. Decisions and predictive guidance. Is that Galandria looking into the mirror? Decisions. Might have some decisions to make. Let's take a look into that. Let's take a look deeper. All right. The ancient seers are a powerful group that spans the length of history. They include biblical prophets like Isaiah and Daniel, the Greek Pythia, the Oracle of Delphi, and other lesser-known soothsayers of Western Europe, from the Druid high priests and priestesses to the English prophetess Mother Shipton and the French astrologer Nostradamus. These brilliant prophets were all able to see future events and answer questions that were put to them. They are here to do the same for you. So invoke their presence in meditation or when falling asleep. This card reveals that they are near, ready to guide you in the right direction and bring your desired outcome to you. Wow. Okay. So your ascended masters, or the ascended masters from the past, and ancient seers and prophets are at your disposal. Help them give you clear vision, especially when it comes to self-love. Fucking love that. All right, let's get the vibe. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe. Let's do it. All right, that card wants to stay out. Okay, I get it. All right. Wow. Okay, we got to get some rest and put some things to rest this weekend. All right? Again, this is happening in your 4th house, so make that sacred space for yourself. You know, whether it's a nest, it's a sacred space. Okay? Walk away from, again, people's shitty-ass energy. You don't need it. Protect yourself from that. All right, so there's a big message of isolate yourself from people that are going to fuck your vibe up. Be around people that are going to. Be around people that are going to balance the scales instead of knock them out. Okay? Mars, your old ruler, has moved into Libra. So it's time to take action for that. And nurturing energy with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Great for self-love. That's confidence. And this is also confidence. This is stability and confidence and making changes. I love that. I love that. So there's new beginnings here. Definitely. When you embrace change. Now, let's get some oracles for you. Yeah, Western New York has a high, like really in the red air quality because of the Canadian wildfires. So the smoke is just, you know, making our day look like shit. It's weird. It's very surreal. It's like the world's having a barbecue, you know what I mean? And we weren't invited. But yeah, it's not good. This card wanted to come out at first. Did you see that? Yeah, look at that. Big major arcana cards here with trust. With a new beginning here. Shine as brightly as the sun and embrace the opportunities that are available. God, this is good energy. You may be wanting to move, maybe looking for a new home. Definitely going to find it. Opening up to it. Absolutely. All right. Let's get love. Let's look at relationships and love and see what they have to say about that. What's the energy for that? Is that it? Yes. Yeah, the Eight of Cups again. Four of Swords again. So we might be putting to rest and walking away from shitty relationships that no longer serve us. Okay? Trust the process there. Yeah, it's time. Yeah. The Death and Rebirth card. That's you. It's time. Look at that. You're strong enough to do this. Huge encouraging message here for you, Scorpios. I'm telling you. All right. Messages of love. Let's see. We got messages of love for you. What do we have? Anything else? One more. There it is. Okay, what do we got? Excellent. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Okay. Again, the prophets and ancient seers, I hate that squeaky chair. They're telling you, you're supported in this. You have the strength and the capacity to make this happen, so do it. Some of you could just be literally leaving home or throwing somebody out. Either way, it's going to work out for you. Stand your ground. Don't surround yourself with people that do not serve your higher purpose anymore, okay? Passion. Try something you've never done before. So this centers around at home, okay? And marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. So a lot of you could be moving towards that, making that next step. You know what I mean? So let's get a closing message for you. And see, this is from the Rebel deck. Let's see what they got to say. Okay, Jesus. All right. And this is be fucking grateful. Yeah, especially when you're making a sacred space at home this weekend. Shit could go much worse. And that's that storm energy. You know, it's kind of warning you about that. But it could be a lot worse. This is kind of opening your eyes to things. Like right now, it could seem really like, what the fuck? But I'm telling you, embrace this opportunity that's available to you. You won't be sorry. All right? Scorpio. Intense weekend. No one said it was going to be easy, you know. But I think you can do this. I think you're strong enough to do it. I'm sending you a lot of love. I'm telling you, I think you should just be secure. You know, in another light, what it is you are not given two shiny shites about what other people think this weekend. You just may be going within and doing some self-love, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, Scorpio, that's going to do it for the Freakin' Weekend for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to watch your full weekly tarot reading posted on Sundays or Mondays. And if you would like a personal reading with me, because, you know, these are general readings, click the link in the description. We could do it in person or online, and I will hook you up. All right, Scorpio, have a great weekend. Thank you so much. And let's see who's last this freaking weekend. Last but not least, of course, it's Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. Last but not least, to the freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board, baby. There you go. All right. Let's get your angel numbers. And this full moon, This full moon is happening in your 9th house. The 9th house is all about taking a class, exploring a new podcast, maybe that's what you're doing, or journaling about what you truly believe. Aquarius, this Aquarius full moon wants you thinking outside your normal mindset. Can you do that? Can you establish different beliefs? This is asking you to go left when you usually go right. You know what I mean? It's opening up to new possibilities and ideas with the 9th house energy. So the full moon is kind of shining that light. You might find like a spiritual podcast or something that really helps you. That would be great. Look at that. Angel numbers 890. Renewal. I like it. Come on, focus. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. There you go. Right there. I'm stuffed up a lot. Wait, did I even say that right? I'm stuffed up because of our air quality, I guess. That's the only thing I can peg it on, because I don't know. But our air quality today is really bad in Western New York because we got those Canadian fires raging somewhere. And yeah, we got all the smoke and it's blocked out the sun. And it's made me all stuffed up and I'm miserable. It comes and it goes. It'll clear up and then it'll be there. And I don't have seasonal allergies, so that's not it. It's the fucking smoke. Because it's making my throat burn, and I don't smoke anymore, so it's making my throat burn. Shit. Keep your own smoke, Canada. Let's get a message for you guides. And the air smells funny, too. It's disgusting. All right. Ooh, look at that. Wisdom of the Magi with mental clarity. You could use some of that. Number 5. All right. Let's read up on it, shall we? So the Magi brings powerful, perhaps life-changing guidance to you. When this card appears, it indicates that an important project either is already in the works or it will be coming your way soon. This may be something personal, or it may relate to a career or professional goal. Either way, you have the ability now to take on an even complex endeavors, and you will be guided and inspired by this great internal collective mind. In ancient times, people sought assistance from the Magi, the wise men who were alchemists and astrologers. Hey, like me, I'm a Magi. These masters were thought to have access to hidden magical information. I do. So whenever you need input on a decision or plan, open your heart and mind to the empowering wisdom of this majestic group of guides. Yours truly. When meditating or falling asleep, call on the Magi. Don't call me at night. Don't do that shit. Enlightening guidance will be coming your way. Okay, so call on ancient wisdom to help you through this. Again, this whole full moon is in your 9th house of just, opening up to that, being more spiritual. I'm telling you, sign up for a class, a spiritual class or something like that. Something different, Gemini. It will benefit you. All right, let's get the vibe for you. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the like, hit that subscribe. You know the routine. Let's get the vibe, baby doll. Shall we? Let's get the vibe. So yeah, full moon. You could also be making some plans to travel, long distance traveling, something like that. Okay, what else do we have for Gemini? There we go. Wonderful. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, absolutely. I feel that so much. Gemini, are you getting enough rest? Start getting some rest. You'll feel much better this weekend when you do, okay? It's an end to being stuck. Again, this is mental clarity. The messages are very clear here, okay? Releasing what no longer serves us. Judgment is releasing judgments, all of that. It's a time to release it. It's time to put things to rest. And it's actually a time to get rest. So maybe the Gemini, just this weekend, you could just be getting some rest. Do some meditation. Queen of Pentacles is feeling grounded, secure, nurturing that part of yourself, okay, to help you with the renewal. There's rebirth, renewal. I like it. Four of Wands is celebrating at home. The Chariot is swift. Success. I love it. But only if you release your judgments of yourself and others, of course. It's time. Like this weekend, this full moon's going to give you like that electric energy of, aha, you know, that light bulb going off. Or maybe just finding out some profound truths, which is fine, you know. Okay, let's get some oracles and see what they add. Wow. Yeah, detach from what no longer serves you, especially old, outdated thinking. It's time to go. Change your focus. Absolutely. And look at that. It pays off. Well-deserved reward and dreams coming true. Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Keep going. That's a huge message here. Beautiful energy, though. Beautiful. All right, let's look at love. Well, kind of almost feels like a breath of fresh air, you know? You're letting this go. It feels so good. You'll feel more safe and secure. I like it. All right. Wow, look at that. Is that it? Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, heartache and loss has got us stuck. That hangman mentality. Let it go, especially when it comes to relationships. Detach from outcomes. Change your focus. Focus on things moving fast, messages coming in, things changing, and success with the Chariot. Again, this is great energy for your relationships. Don't get stuck in the past. I think it's expectations, and expectations lead to future disappointments, always and forever, always. All right, Gemini, let's get some messages of love. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right, so finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. Okay, so maybe that's what's going on here. Is that can't take your girl or boy out? It's all right. It's all right. Usually financial problems are the number one cause of divorce, you know? So be aware of that, but don't let finances get in the way of your relationships. Manifest that money. Get out of that lack mentality. Again, like the messages were telling you, change your focus, okay? Instead of focusing on, I can't pay these bills, say, I have more than enough. My bills always get paid. And believe that shit, all right? Now, retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So again, that Queen of Pentacles energy in the reading is really showing you to feet on the ground, go outside, breathe, meditate. It's really asking you to be spiritual this weekend. And vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person, so stop with the bullshit. Okay? And go slow. Take time to get to know each other. See, that's another thing. It's going to be very successful, whatever relationship thing is going on for you. But you have to understand that there's a dance to courting and relationships and all that, and everyone's forgotten about it. And there's a dance. And we usually just skip the dance and get right to the end. And we've got nothing to really talk about. We're not really interested in people because we didn't go through the motions, you know? Or like what we did in the 80s. Oh, Jeff, your hands are so, yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I did that. But all right, let's get a closing message for you. It's the last reading, and I've been doing this for fucking a couple hours. All right? And I love to do it. Okay, Gemini, let's get a smart-ass comment from the universe because they haven't whooped your ass enough, so let's do it. What's the closing message for this weekend? What's the closing message for this weekend for Gemini? And it's stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Ooh. Told you, but it's the truth. Don't waste your time on that. This is a time for renewal. This is a time where if you detach and change your focus, you will get far this weekend. Just this weekend. So open up to it. Focus on success. That's all you are required to do. Anything else, you're fucking up. So, Gemini, listen to some Joe Rogan. There's some great spiritual podcasts out there. I'm going to be launching my own soon. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that so early, but so what? You're going to tell everybody anyway. You're the best advertisement. Geminis are the best advertisement. So listen, get some rest. Have some fun this weekend. Be open to some different ways of thinking that you normally wouldn't do. Okay, Gemini, I love you all. That's going to do it for the freaking weekend for you. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody else, thank you so much for watching the freaking weekend. I adore you all. Remember to like and subscribe and do all that stuff that makes the algorithm go in my favor. Okay? All right. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching another decent episode of the Freakin Weekend Tarot reading. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. Have a great weekend, and I will see you this week.